and carry on, we'd really appreciate, well, we wouldn't really appreciate it, the children and the families would really appreciate it, because, you know, September's coming. This means lots of children, lots of change for a lot of children as well. I know that I've had a few parents reach out recently about their children moving up to high school. Very scary time. Children are about to get their GCSE results, just had A-level results, so very hard time for a lot of them. So yeah, I mean, any pennies, any pounds that you could kind of donate would make such a huge difference. And we're really passionate as well about giving feedback to where your money's going to. So it's not like what Dwayne had experienced, where he handed over money and didn't know where that was going. We've recently posted a video clippets of parents' feedback saying how thankful they were and how they found therapy and how it had, you know, worked for their child and the differences it's made. So we also do lots of different fundraising events as well in the local community to raise funds also. So look out for them too. But yeah, the funds are very much needed to make a difference.
And I think as well, especially with working with the whole family, we prevent these children from having mental health issues later in life, where we already know, same thing with the CAMHS, the system is absolutely chock-a-block. And these children, once they have the tools and once they've had the healing that they need, can go on to be really productive adults, which means they can be a part of society rather than being, as tends to be happening at the moment, those that don't quite fit in are segregated and frowned upon. And
they often turn to antisocial behaviour, crime, drug abuse, drug addiction. They end up building very unhealthy relationships. I know there's been lots of studies on this, that children from maybe poorer backgrounds, children who have been brought up with adults who have bad mental health, children that have been undiagnosed and kind of slipped through the net. A lot of these children then grow and they become to have antisocial behaviour, drug addiction. They continue to build unhealthy relationships, and it's kind of like history repeats itself. It continues to repeat. And hopefully by us sliding them tools in at the right time, well, at any time, it can prevent that. And those tools can then be handed on. So it's like a domino effect where the positivity hopefully goes along down the line.
It spreads out.
Yeah. And I mean, like I said, 2 of the children I helped in younger years have now gone on to do similar work. It's almost like, wow, I want to do that. I want to make a difference. And I think that that's really important, that they can see their self-worth, because a lot of these children don't at the beginning. They don't see their self-worth, and it's not until we give them those tools and that relationship that they start to see it. And I don't know if you're the same, but sometimes I go home and I think, what a light bulb moment. The switch has come on. When you see the switch come on and you see their face light up, and they come into next session, and it's so, you can just breathe, you can feel their energy is different.
Beautiful moments.
Their body language is different. They're quite hyper and wanting to, you know, and you're like, oh, hello, I'm liking you today. What's, you know, and then they've had, for example, one of the children I used to see, hair all in their face, looking down, closed body language, you know, and she was a beautiful singer. I got her in touch with a singing teacher that was doing one-to-one private quiet sessions for her. I got a video of her singing on stage, but she still had her hair in her face. We were working with it. And then towards the end, I was with the girl for about 4 months. She came in, hair behind her ears, and she sat there and went, I've drawn you a picture. And she was an amazing artist. And I was like, oh my God, that is stunning. And she went, and I've been putting my hair behind my ears, and I was like, oh, you've got the most beautiful face. Why are you covering it? You know? And yeah, it's moments like that, little things, hair behind the ears, just can make such a big difference when you've been working with a child. So yeah, I just hope that it comes across how passionate we are. I think that's why we do a reduced rate, is because we're passionate about it.
And it's funny you say that, because I was sitting here thinking, it's really weird talking on video when we just gabble on normally, and you know, we're obviously conscious of the video. We are new to this, so forgive any errors.
Sorry.
But you're right, I don't know of anyone else or any other charity where, apart from those where you have the odd few volunteers who will give up a little bit of time, where the therapists are not on a significantly reduced rate. So, you know, we take next to nothing. It afterwards, so that if anything happens to any one of us, if necessary, they can be accessed, so that the treatment